good, Mike. Yeah, you're booming in. Let me see how Lee's doing. N5BE, are you copying WA6LJS this morning, Lee?
WA6LJS and 5B. John, you're 5 to 10 over. It's beautiful, as usual. And for the record, I don't mind anyone helping me on NetLogger. It don't matter to me. I mean, I would encourage it. So there's some stations I just don't hear. And if someone can hear them rather than me and plug that in, I'm okay. So I'm just saying how I feel. N5BE.
November 0 Sierra Delta Romeo, Lobo in Illinois.
Yeah, I heard a November 0 Sierra Delta Romeo Mobile in Illinois. Are you copying WA6LJS?
WA6LJS, yes I am. Very, very fine. I was on here yesterday, I think, and I logged into whatever organization that you're logging station. So anyway, I'm mobile. I'm just on a 20-minute break, so I figured I'd say hello, N0FCS.
Yeah, Roger. Good morning. Are you going to try to check into the net?
Does that begin at 10 a.m. CST?
Yeah, top of the hour. The net starts at top of the hour there.
Yeah, I will definitely check in. I'm showing about 10 minutes still.
Yeah, Roger, give me your call again. I forgot to write it down. I think it's November 0. Is it Sierra Delta Romeo?
Yep, November 0, software defined radio.
Oh, okay, real good. What's the handle?
Oh, it's Jerome on QRZ. I go by Jerry. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, Jerry, real good. Yeah, you're doing good, pretty good for the mobile. You're a good, solid S8 on the loco. I don't have the SDRs on yet, but as soon as I get those on, we'll probably hear you there too. All right, well, I'm sure the NetLogger is going to put you in there. November 0, Sierra Delta Romeo. Very good, Jerry. The net will start in about 10 minutes. WA6LJS.
W6LJS, I will be listening.
WA6LJS, W5ABI, 10 over, Tom.
Yeah, you too, Joe. W5ABI, beautiful signal. Well, that's how it usually starts out, but we don't know what's going to happen as it gets rolling here. But yeah, the conditions are very nice. Mike is 20 over, Leon is spot 15, and you're coming in there really good.
Yeah, thanks for the report, Don. Yeah, signals are good this morning. WA6LJS, W5ABI, standing by for net.
W6WAY.
Good morning, Jim. W6WAY. I don't have the SDRs on, but I did hear you locally just above the noise there. W6WAY, WA6LJS.
Good morning, John. All right. I got Steven's picture yesterday, so copy everybody today.
WW5ENZ. Good morning, Mike. K1BOB calling.
K1BOB, WW5ENZ. Good morning, Bob. Sounding great.
Well, you're loud here as usual, and I've got Don on Echo Link. Happy to bring him in, and I see he's already posted by Leon. Caught him on a FDR, I guess. Thank you, Leon. I'll bring him in for you, Mike.
Roger, Roger. Thank you very much. Everything's going like clockwork. WW5ENZ.
Roger, Roger. And Dale's going to back me up.
You're 20 over, Mike.
Okay, Joe. Yeah, you stepped. You walked over Bob there for a second, but yeah, you're a great signal here. You're about 10 over here in Oklahoma.
I didn't mean to go over Bob there. Thanks for the W5ABI standing by for now.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, you're about 20 over. Bob was just signing off, but I couldn't get a reading yet. That was the only problem. WW5ENZ standing by for the Air Force Flyers net. We'll start in 6 minutes.
K1BOB, WA6LJS. 10 over, John. Wonderful. K1BOB, go ahead. Yeah, you're 15 over. So, starting out good. Everybody's booming in there. WA6LJS. Gotta like it. K1BOB, standing by. W7AJN is on the air.
Yeah, W7AJN, WW5ENZ. Good, clear signal.
Thank you, Mike.
WA6, November 7, November Victor Sierra Aeronautical Mobile.
Who's the November 7 Aeronautical Mobile? Come again, WA6LJS.
Yeah, good morning. It's Jim here, November 7, November Victor Sierra Aeronautical Mobile. About 35,000 feet today over Billings, Montana. Go ahead.
Oh, Roger. Yeah, you came up. You're a real good solid S9, a little bit better, Jim. Good morning. Where are you headed this morning? November 7, November Victor Sierra Aeronautical Mobile, WA6LJS.
Yeah, Roger. We're headed to Philadelphia today. And lovely weather here, a nice drive. And obviously I can't touch up a call sign here, but what part of California are you in with the 6 call sign?
I'm about 25 or 30 miles east of downtown San Diego, up in a community called Jamul, 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 California, over.
Okay, very good. Well, I've spent some time in the Smith Ranch, Miramar area before for training down there.
Oh, yeah, we know, we've been up in that area quite often. What type of aircraft are you flying this morning, over?
Yeah, we're at Airbus.
Oh, Roger, yeah, beautiful signal right now. I imagine the other guys are hearing you too from that altitude.
Okay, good deal. Well, we don't have a whole lot of power, but when it works, the command is doing really well today. So, and I understand there's the Air Force Flyer event coming up in about 2 minutes here. Is that Air Force pilots, or what is the net?
Yeah, it's the Air Force Flyers net, and it's not only Air Force. We have Navy pilots in there. We've got we're open to all service. The only criteria to join officially is that you must be ex-military or current military with aviation functions. Some, it doesn't have to be pilots. We've got air crew, ground crew. We've even got ATC guys in here. There, Jim, over.
Okay, very good. Well, that actually disqualifies me. I've been all civilian. but about 20,000 hours of it.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean, we have a number of people that check in that are not military. Just having aviation experiences, we love to have visitors like that. So feel welcome to join. We have a website. When you get down on the ground, you can check. It's airforcesflyersclub.org. And airforcesflyersclub.org. All the information is on that website, Jim. And I think Net Control is just about ready to start the net.
Okay, very good. Well, I'll back on out of here. Air Forces Flyers, got it. Appreciate it, and great to talk to you. Thanks for doing WNBS and NBS. Great.
Okay, Jim, real good. N7 NVS Aeronautical Mobile. Well, you might want to check in and see how the other guys are hearing you. But anyway, I'm going to stand by for the net.
Good morning and welcome to the Friday edition of the Air Forces Flyers Net. This net meets at 14,290 megahertz 7 days a week at 1500 Zulu. The Flyers Club consists of military aviation members, both active and retired pilots, air crews, ground crews, air traffic controllers, missile crews, support crews, and anyone involved with military aviation from the air branches of all services. We would very much like to welcome visitors to the net, and you do not need to be involved with the military or aviation in order to check in. Our purpose is to promote fellowship between those radio amateurs who devoted a portion of their lives to support our air forces. This is a controlled net. To contact Net Control, use the words contact relay check-in or info. We also have a website, airforcesflyersclub.org. That's www.airforcesflyersclub.org, which has a lot of info about the net and our members. There is an online application to join if you feel qualified. We also monitor Echolink in the conference mode at AFFC, and will sometimes use this as backup. My call sign is WW5ENZ. My name is Mike, and I'm located in southeast Oklahoma City. The way the net works is we'll take check-ins, and then we'll go down the list, allowing each station to give their reports, and then if there's time, we'll go back for a 73 round. Please keep your transmissions no longer than 2 minutes, if possible, as there is another net that follows this 2 kilohertz up in about an hour and a half from now. I've been monitoring this frequency, net logger, and Utah SDRs, and I have recorded the following check-ins. Break.
November 0, Sierra Delta Romeo. I'm not a pilot, but I'd like to check in.
Okay, did you copy that sign in there, Lee?
No, please say again.
This is Jerome, and I'm located in Mount Prospect, Illinois. I'm mobile, and my call sign is November 0, Sierra Delta Romeo.
Yeah, Gerard, we've got you. I've got you at the top of the list.
This is WW5ENZ. Okay, welcome. Are you going to be able to stay with us today, sir?
Unfortunately, no. My break ends in 3 minutes, so I'm just out in the mobile taking my break. But I was going to mention an interesting fact. My dad served in the U.S. Army in Germany in the Signal Corps. He served from 59 to 61. And his claim to fame was that he shook Elvis Presley's hands because Elvis was in the military at the same time he was in Germany.
Oh, Roger, Roger. Well, that's pretty impressive. Okay, well, appreciate you checking in with us today, and we'll go down the list here and get everybody out there identified. WW5ENZ. First on the list is K0ZNC, Don, who will be brought in through Echolink by K1BOB. We also have mobile W5PIX Cliff. We've got N0SDR Jerry. And let's see, he's visiting us today. And we have N5BE, that's Lee, and he'll be doing NetLogger for us. Next on the list is K4YDB, Bob, our commander. Good morning, Bob. And after that, we have a KF7GJO Carl, Ops Officer. Good morning again, Carl, out there in Sparks, Nevada. After Carl is WA6LJS John. He's in Humboldt, California. And W4PUO Lee down in Belleville, Texas. W7AJN John, good morning. K4YDB Charlie, who's actually live streaming this very net on the YouTube, and you can just put in his call sign and you can view it. Next on the list is W5ABI Joe, and we have W6WAY James from Corona, California. W5OG Dale, Mineola, Texas. And we have with us today also is Mike, KF0OPE, Nebraska. And we have N7NBS James, Aero Mobile, and he's flying Airbus, and I think he's probably moved up farther. He was north of me, but he's probably west of me now for sure. Okay, and we'll see if we can catch up with him. And we have KQ6E Mike out in Anthem, Arizona. And he could be with us today. I guess he canceled his golf game. Just kidding there, Mike. All right, let's see here. We also, on the bottom of the list, we have, let's see, N6BBD Brian. And, welcome here, Brian. And we will catch up with you in just a minute. Are there any other check-ins to the Air Force's Flyers Club? Please call now. This is WW5ENZ standing by.
W4PUO.
Okay, we got W4PUO, got you down on the list already, and we have a KI6 X-ray. I didn't get the last.
X-ray Canada.
Copy that. KI6 X-ray Canada. Are you familiar with the Air Force's Flyers Club, sir?
I am not.
Roger, Roger. We meet at this frequency every day of the year and at the same time, and we are a group of Air Force, and not just Air Forces, but all Air Forces, Army, Air Force, Marines, Navy, and we basically just have a great chat network here, and if you'd like to check in with us, we'd sure love to have you.
Okay, very good, very good. Well, I was in the uniform 1974 and 1978. My father was in the Air Force. I was born in Military Air Force Base. And so I'm very familiar with the Air Force. KI6XC.
Okay, KI6XC, will you be able to stick with us today as I go down the list, or do you need to be a short timer?
I'm going to be a short timer today.
Okay, well, do you have anything else for the net, sir? WW5ENZ. Okay, thank you for checking in, and maybe you'll check in with us anytime you can. They're at the same time, again, every morning. Okay, let's see. John, could you put a call out from the West Coast for us, WW5ENZ?
Wilco, this is WA6LJS relaying for net control for the Friday morning Air Force Flyers Net. We're looking for check-ins, either members or visitors. Call now.
WA6LJS, W4PUO. I'm not copying Mike, John.
Okay, good morning, Lee. Yeah, W4PUO is in there, booming in here, but he's not copying you, Mike, so I'll relay him for you. That's all I heard, just PUO. Back to you, Mike.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, we got Lee down number 10, so let's see. How about, let's see, get something out from the East Coast there, and I think it's probably going to be K4YDB. Charlie, could you put a call out for us, WW5ENZ?
Roger, Roger, be happy to. This is K4YDB relaying for net control. We're looking for check-ins. Check-ins to the Air Force's Flyers Club net. Members or guests, please call now. It's all quiet here, Mike.
Okay, again, thank you very much for running the data stream for us today and on YouTube. And I see you got the question up there. I appreciate that because it's kind of technical and probably anyone out there needs to refer to it. But here's the question of the day. Okay, and it's about one of our favorites. We don't talk about it enough. This is about the F4 Phantom. And the question is, with its wings bent upwards and its tail bent downwards, as a result of meticulous engineering aimed at addressing specific aerodynamic challenges, which of the following statements are true or false? Okay, A, the upward angle of the wings were added to prevent uncontrolled roll at high speeds. B, the dihedral angle of the wings was introduced to improve the lateral stability of the aircraft. C, the ahedral angle of the tailplane was designed to enhance the aircraft's maneuverability. And delta, the distinctive dogtooth destination on the wings, was another design feature aimed at improving roll rate. Those are the guesses for the first question. The second one, bonus question, is pretty easy, a softball question. The F4 was capable of Mach 2 speeds, true or false? Okay, that is it. Anybody need a repeat on that? WW5ENZ.
Question, Mike, K1BOB.
Yeah, go ahead, K1BOB, WW5ENZ.
As I see it on Charlie's screen there, it says, are the following statements true or false? Is that all or none?
Negative. Each one of them can be true, or each one of them can be false.
Okay, got it. Thank you, K1BOB.
Okay, it's like a smorgasbord. Just pick the ones you like. All right, that's the question of the day. Let's go down the list, and let's see if we can bring in Don, K0ZNC through Echolink. K1BOB, you're up, sir.
Okay, Wilco, and this is K1BOB. And Don, good morning again. You're up, Don. Go ahead.
Stand by, mobile.
Good morning. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. Good morning, all the flyers. This is 80ZNC Don in Longmont, Colorado. Got a beautiful fall day brewing here. Got a current temperature of 72 degrees, and we're going for a high today of 83 degrees. So typical fall weather. I guess we're not officially into the fall, although I heard something the meteorologists consider the 1st of September the beginning of fall. I guess that may match up with the social activities of the nation on Labor Day, I'm guessing. It actually fall doesn't start until the equinox period, which I think is still around the 22nd of September, if I remember right, which are similar thereabouts. Anyway, the only thing that's lacking in the forecast that could be better is they forecast for rain. They said 0% chance for rain today. That's kind of a bummer. Golly, let's see. I can just put here the SDR, the question of the day. I'm going to maybe get heard correctly.
Jesus, what is happening here?
I think is put into the way.
Mike.
For roll stability. One of the answers that matches that, put me down for that. If it doesn't, then put me down for the correct answer. And on the second question, I did not hear it. And even when the Bob came back and asked to repeat it, I did not hear it. So, for sure, put me down for the correct answer on the second question, Mike. shop on 73 round. There is a good chance I'll be here today. Could not make it yesterday, of course. So everyone have a good one, and we'll turn it back to you, Mike. WW5ENC, K4YDB, and thanks to both of you. K0, I'll be standing by. Let's do that.
K1BOB. Sorry for my outburst in there if you heard it. K1BOB, back to that.
Oh, roger that, K1BOB. And thank you, K0ZNC, for being there today, and we'll put you down for correct answer. Yeah, I see that. Okay, and also, you never know what you're going to do when you do that echo link thing, for sure. Anyway, that's a lot of fun. All right, let's see if we can get down here to W5PIX, Cliff, Mobile. You're up, sir, WW5ENZ. Okay, W5PIX, copied that, and yeah, it's kind of tough, it sounded tough there, I know when you're mobile in there, Cliff, so okay, we got you down. We'll put you down for the correct answer, too. Okay, let's see if, I'm going to see if I can get a hold of Jerry here, N0SDR Mobile. Can I get you, Jerry, N0SDR Mobile in Mount Prospect, Illinois? N0SDR, WW5ENZ. Can you copy?
Hey, Mike, he said he was going off break here in a couple of minutes. So I put him on top to see if we could catch him, but he may not be available.
Roger, roger. Yeah, he said he was going to be one and done, so, and I already talked to him, so that's probably true. Okay, let's see if we can get the aeronautical mobile, James. N7NDS, James, WW5ENZ. Good morning, sir.
WW5, ENC, November 7th, November, Victor Sierra, Aeronautical Mobile. Good morning. We're just coming up on, well, I guess Rapid City here is still 35,000 feet. And it is just this glass up here today, which is not always the case. I'd say the flying conditions today are just as good as the band is today. Go ahead.
Well, roger, roger. Well, you're sounding very good. That Airbus is putting out some pretty good power there. WW5ENZ.
Thank you. Yeah, I always been meaning to get a hold of some of our avionics people so I could tell folks exactly what radio it is and how much power we have. But I don't think we have a whole ton of power here. And the antenna, goes through a tuner. It's on the leading edge of the vertical stabilizer. And it'll tune anywhere from 2 megahertz to 22. So sometimes we do well, sometimes we don't. I usually get a fairly weak signal report, maybe an S3 or S5. I think the band is looking really good today.
Well, roger, roger. N7NBS, WW5ENZ. Yeah, that was one of our questions, I think, a few months ago is where is that antenna on the Airbus? But you just told us the answer, and that I think was the same thing we had. And I appreciate you checking in with us today. And I don't know if you'll be able to stick around for the 73 round, but I will give you a call as we get through everybody, just in case you're still up there. Okay? Appreciate you checking in. And did you hear the question?
I did hear most of the questions, but I'm not going to guess at an answer. They actually all sounded plausible to me. So, no, but I would be curious to hear the answer. I've got a buddy who's out camping in the South Dakota area, so I was going to monitor a 17-meter frequency. So I probably will tune away here and not be here for the 7-3 round, Mike. But it is good to hear you in there, and thanks for putting me on the roll call today. You WW5ENV N7 NGS Aeronautical Mobile 73, and have a great day.
Okay, you too. Fly safely, WW5ENZ. Okay, let's go to the net logger there, N5BE. Lee, you're up, sir, WW5ENZ.
WW5ENZ N5BE. Wow, Aeronautical Mobile is coming in strong at the DFW. Very nice. I don't know about his aircraft. Previous transport aircraft I've talked to on the Aeronautical Mobile, they said they had a Collins radio, Rockwell Collins 200 watts. Of course, their antenna is beating anything that we have down here. So anyway, very nice signal, good audio. Boy, I've got a story about F4. You know, the Brits had an F4K, and of course, because they had the F4, they had to have their own engine in it. So they put they did not take the J79s, and they put in Rolls-Royce Space, which were much bigger. So they had to bulge the fuselage to accommodate them. So they lost, you know, a little bit of aero efficiency there with that bulged fuselage. That dropped the range on the airplane down some, but it gave them more thrust, which was what they needed for launching off of small carriers that they had. So years later, after they got the F4S from us on an FMS deal, and they were stationing down the Falklands, one of their pilots ran into one of our pilots and said, "We had no idea that the F4 was such a hot rod," you know, with the J79. So that's my F4 story. I'm going to go with Charlie being false, and I'm going to go with Mach 2 being true. Charlie false, Mach 2 true. WW5ENZ N5BE.
Okay, N5BE, WW5ENZ. You got yourself down for those answers, so go ahead and put those in, sir, and we'll see how it works out at the bottom. Okay, K4YDB, WW5ENZ. Good morning, sir. You're up again.
Okay, good morning, Mike, and good morning to all the flyers there. Charlie, thank you for the YouTube, and Leon, great job doing net logger and moving people around it as you needed to there to get the early ones out. Nice job. And Mike, thank you for running the net. Boy, if I didn't know better, I would have said this is one of Leon's questions, but it apparently isn't. So well done there. Mike, I don't know, my brother flew F4s. I thought I was going to get an F4. I didn't, and I think I'm going to go with A is false. I'm going to go B is true. Charlie is false. And Delta is false. I think the tooth design is to reduce drag. And I think the dihedral, they raised the tips because they couldn't raise the wings, and that helped out. That just added to the very best design wing. So false, true, and the last one, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true. I've never heard of an F4 going that fast. That's what they're rated at, though. Most airplanes never get to the speed that they mentioned. Except the SR-71, which should go faster than anything you hear. Anyway, so answer B, put me down for true, please. Thank you very much. K1BOB, and back to WW5ENZ.
Okay, K1BOB, I think we got your answers down. I don't know if we, let's see. Lee, if you could put those just like, how about a line of like TF. And that way, yeah, that's it, perfect. And that way we'll figure it out. Yeah, great. Okay, next up is KF7GJO, our ops officer, Carl. Good morning, WW5ENZ.
Well, good morning, Mike and the group. This is KF7GJO out here in northwest Nevada, where it's a beautiful morning outside. Warm, but not overbearingly hot. So just a typical Chamber of Commerce day out here. So anyway, let's see here. I am having to use the SDR for most of the reception. The band hasn't woken up yet to speak of. Anyway, interesting question. Boy, you sure jogged my full functioning brain cells when you go back to an airplane like the F4. Let's see. A couple of the answers Bob gave, I'm not sure of. And the layout of the F4 with the dihedral wings and the antihedral of the horizontal stabilizers, it did some real interesting aerodynamic things. Anyway, I'm going with A as false, B is true, C is true, and D is false. And for the bonus question, like he said, the difference between the manufacturers and what it'll really do is a horse of a different color. But theoretically, the airplane was capable of Mach 2, so I'll go with true for the bonus question, and I'll be with you to the bottom, buddy. So back to you, WW5 ESG KF7 GJO.
Okay, Carl, KF7GJO, WW5ENZ. Yeah, I think he's got you down. Yeah, okay, I've got false, true, true, false, true. Okay, got it. Okay, let's see what John's up to out there. WA6LJS, WW5ENZ. You're up, John.
Okay, thanks, Mike. WW5ENZ. This is WA6LJS. Good morning to the net. And boy, the N7NVS in Aeronautical Mobile was booming in here. It was 10 over 9. Really a beautiful signal there. Let's see. Well, we're going to be hot again today. We were 101 yesterday, and my crippled air conditioning was struggling to hold the house at about 79 or 80. And I'm afraid we're going to have the problem today because right now it's already 83 degrees. And boy, when it's this early in the morning and 83 degrees, we're going to be well over 100 again today. And they're not predicting this is going to end until, probably Sunday or so. So I don't know. It's not good conditions here. Anyway, let's see. In answer to the question, I think all the Alpha, Bravo, Charlie are all true. A, B, and C are true, and Delta, I think, is the false one. I think that was done for something to do with stall, to help stall characteristics, not roll characteristics. So put me down for Delta. Delta is the false one. The others are true. And the bonus question, I'm going to say that is definitely true. They had the same J79s that we had in the B-58. And, of course, our motto in the 58 was can do Mach 2. And I'm sure that the F4 could do better than Mach 2. So put me down for true for the bonus. And thanks for running thing. Boy, everybody's got a beautiful signal today. I hope the propagation stays up. Back to you, and I'll be here to the bottom. WW5ENC, WA6LJS.
Okay, John, WA6LJS, WW5ENZ. We got you down for true, 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 false, true. Okay, and next up is Leon, Leland, Lee. And I can't quite hear Lee today. I guess it's just the way I have my antenna set, but W4PUO. Lee, you're up, sir. WW5ENZ. And I got a great copy on you on the SDR.
W4PUO, you're up, Lee. W4PUO, Lee, you're up. WA6LJS. I don't hear him, Mike, and he was 10 over 9 when he's before the net started over.
Roger, Roger. I was thinking the same thing. He may have got called away. We'll just put a marker on him, and then we'll come back on the 73 rounds. Okay, W7AJN. John, good morning again, sir. You're up. WW5ENZ.
WW5ENZ, W7AJN. Good morning, Mike, and good morning to all the flyers out there on the net. It was interesting to get that aeronautical mobile, that N7, whatever it was, Jim, very interesting. Let's see, both the girls are doing okay. I think Michaela's got a day off today. She's not cooking her name. They could cook Monday through Thursday. So that's a good thing for her. So all the girls are doing pretty well. Let's see, it is 92 degrees right now, going up to 108 with 28% humidity, and it's partly cloudy. Yesterday we got up to 114 here in Peoria, so that was pretty dang hot. But I think the hot spell is going to pass. It should be a little bit cooler tomorrow and the next day. So 108 today is predicted. On the question, I'm a little bit confused on it, but I think I'm going to go with false, true, and mock true is true. So that'll be my answers. False, true, true. So I'll be here to the bottom, and WW5ENZ, W7AJM.
Okay, W7AJM. Got you down for false, true, true. Hopefully we'll see that pop up on that logger. All right, next up is K4YDB. Good morning, Charlie, and thanks for doing the stream for us today, WW5ENZ.
WW5ENZ, K4YDB. Well, good morning again there, Mike. Morning to all the flyers out there and all the visitors we have. I hope everybody's having a good morning. Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at your question over here over and over and over again. But anyway, it's not changing for me, is it? But anyway, right now it's about 75 degrees here. Supposed to get up to our usual 81 is what it's been doing for the last couple of days. They say it's going to be that way for a while. But it sure is nice outside right now. It's a little bit overcast. Sun did come out for a couple hours this morning. Had a beautiful, beautiful sunrise out there. Well, I was at the park when it happened. It was really nice. So basically, it's going to be 81 again tomorrow, 82 again tomorrow. So it is what it is. Conditions are not as good as they were yesterday. I actually lost Cliff. It's the one so far that I haven't heard yet. But I did hear the aeronautical mobile, so he's getting across the country everywhere. So anyway, as far as the question goes, I think I'm going to follow Carl, KF7GGAO. I'm going to go with false, true, false. And the last one is true. Okay, WW5ENZ, K4YDB. I'm back to that.
Okay, Charlie, I guess we got you down there for that. Maybe that's a lemming line. I don't know. WW5ENZ. Okay, let's go down to Joe. W5ABI, WW5ENZ. Good morning, Joe.
Yeah, good morning, Mike. WW5ENZ, W5ABI. Beautiful morning here in Las Cruces, clear blue skies. About 68 degrees, supposed to go up to 89. So I think fall is in the air. Anyhow, thanks for running the net. Good morning, all the flyers. Anyhow, boy, my answers are going to be true, and false, and true for the second one. So that's true, and false, and true for the second one. We'll be here to the bottom. WW5ENZ, W5ABI.
Okay, Joe, I got you down there for the true, false true, and let's see, and pretty decent weather down there in Las Cruces, I guess. Hopefully it is. Anyway, let's see if we can get a hold of James out there. W6WAY, WW5ENZ. How's things going in Corona this morning, Jim?
Anyway, thank you. Question. I think I'm going to go with just for the Mach 2. Okay, that's what we do. WW5, ESV, and W6.
Okay, W6WAY. Wow, 109 degrees. That sounds like San Joaquin Valley temperatures there. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, got you down for that, I believe, yes. And, yeah. And we'll get back, and we'll see how this works out at the end here. All right, KF0OPE, Mike, WW5ENZ. Good morning up there in Nebraska, and you're up, sir.
Good morning, Chief Mike. You're a little light with me locally, but I'm getting you just fine on the SDR. Hearing almost everybody else locally. Anyway, beautiful day here in Nebraska. Almost no wind. High clouds, about 73, 74. So we got a couple nice days and then get back in. Say Bravo is true. And the rest are false on the first question, and the second question is true. I'm going to go ahead and give my 7 threes. Have a great day, guys. I got to get out here and get some stuff done. So that's
Okay, KF0OP. I think he's got you down there, and we'll see how that plays out. And have a great day, and hopefully all that stuff works out for you. All right, and then let me get back to W5OG, who for some reason I jumped over. Anyway, W5OG, WW5ENZ. Good morning, Dale. You're up.
Yeah, no problem, Mike. I've been jumped over before, so. Anyway, good morning to you and all the folks on the net this morning. W5OG here, having beautiful, continued, wonderful weather here at the end of the summer. You know, we're just delighted that the temperatures have moderated so quickly for us here. Early in September, normally it takes a couple of weeks into September before we cool off like this, but we're enjoying the delightful temperatures and wonderful weather. And I do want to thank Charlie for doing the net for me yesterday. Do appreciate that, Charlie. We got our appointment taken care of and had a good day yesterday, and appreciate your doing the net. As to the question, if there are any of them that are incorrect, it would be Delta. So put me down for true except for D, and I don't think that indentation of the wings has much to do with the improving the roll rate. Could be wrong, but I think D is false. All the rest are true, and it definitely was true on the Mach 2.0, or above Mach 2 speeds. And let's see what else is going on. I guess that's about it. Got a big long list, so I'll put it back to you, Mike. Thank you for doing the Friday net, as always. WW5ENZ, back to you, Chief. W5OG.
All right, Dale, W5OG, WW5ENZ. You're probably enjoying the temperatures that we are up here, close to them. Yeah, it's been a really nice day here, and I think we're not going to probably get out of the 80s today, so it'll be one of those nice, I don't know, I guess it's anticipation of what's to come. Who knows? Okay, let's go down to KQ6E, Mike, down there in Anthem, Arizona. WW5ENZ. Go ahead, sir.
Sure about D, but I'll go with the false on that one. And the bonus, I'm going to say, yes, that's true. So we'll see how it works out. I have no idea. So anyway, we'll talk about you in the group. Really, just about everybody, the usual suspects, but hearing them well on the SDRs, so that works. So WW5ENZ in the group, KQ6E.
All right, KQ6E, WW5ENZ. Yeah, did they have you, I guess, coming back about every 6 months or so? I actually had lymphoma myself at one time, and they had me coming back every 6 months for blood tests. And then after about 4 years, then I talked her into letting me come back just once a year. And so the last 2 years, I only go in once a year. But yeah, I guess they want to keep you coming back there pretty much forever. Anyway, I had to put her on my Christmas list, you know, because I see her so much. Anyway, that's appreciate that, Mike, and we got you down for FTTFT. And let's see about we have Brian here from Oregon, and hopefully you can hear me. N6 Baker Delta. November 6, Bravo Delta. Brian, WW5ENZ. You're up, sir. Anybody have a copy on him?
Mike, he shows checked out on the SDR. It's the second day in a row that he shows up, then he's not there. So I'm not going to log him anymore.
Okay, roger that. Got it. All right, and let's see. And let's see if we can get W4PUO, Lee, W4PUO, WW5ENZ.
WW5ENZ, W4PUO. I can barely hear you in there, Mike. Thank you. I'm going to have to go with the lemmings and say false, true, false, and then true on the bonus. And I'll be one and done. Thank you, Mike.
Okay, Lee, have a great day. I got a great copy on you on the SDR, and I understand you're one and done, and we got you down for false, true, false, true. Okay, that is the bottom of the list. Is there anyone else that would like to check in? Please come now. WW5ENZ, standing by for the Air Force's Flyers Club.
Kilo, Golf 5, Papa Tango Echo, KG5 PTE.
Okay, KG5 PTE. Go ahead and take your turn, sir. WW5ENZ.
All right, fine business there, Mike. Got 7 out of the 20 stations that have checked in locally, from an S2 up to an S9. Put me down with the lemmings. Just the last, what PUO just put down. I'll follow the lemming line. Getting over this eye infection. It's healing up pretty well, but they're going to be checking me out for some other conditions.
Stand by, KB7LAK.
And going to be running a bunch of blood tests. And the first thing I asked the doctor last week when they ran all these blood tests was, hey, what about all these COVID shots I had? Is this the possibility of causing this conditions that I'm having? Because one of the things they brought up was the possibility of what I can't remember what it's called, immune deficiency. And the first thing I asked them was COVID shots, and you should have seen the look on the doctor's face when I said that. So yeah, the nonverbal communication said everything. So I'd appreciate you guys' prayers on all this, and we'll see what the lab tests say next week. But that's been on my mind. Anyway, on the good side of everything, our Hamfest is getting ready to come up next month. All the tables are sold out. Looks like we're going to have a good Hamfest. And looking forward to seeing Bob, K4YDB here, visiting with us, and some of the others that might show up. And having a good time. And I'm trying to stay positive on everything, and I appreciate everybody checking in this morning. Good to hear everybody. Back to net control, KT5PTE.
Okay, KT5PTE. Yeah, James, that's very interesting. I appreciate that. And yeah, keep your documentation. You know, maybe someday they'll have to put some, give you some retribution of some kind for that, for sure. Okay, and I did hear, I think it was KB7LAK. You're up there, sir. WW5ENZ.
Okay, KB7LAK here. I didn't get to read all the testing before I jumped off. I do know that the RF-14 has instability at sharp turns and high speed. If you adapt to RF-4 and you'd have to roll it and then turn backwards to turn the airplane, you didn't do a coordinated turn. If you did it too sharp, it would flip over on you as you did the press. So put me in the lemming line. I didn't have time to call him and ask the question and have him cheat for me. So just put me in the lemming line now. KB7LAK.
Okay, KB7LAK. Got you down for the lemming line, WW5ENZ. And I'll let N5BE figure that one out for sure, because there's a lot of different answers today. Okay, that is, well, let me see. I've got one open here, and I don't know if he is not there or what. N6BBD, November 6th. Bravo Delta, WW5ENZ. Brian, are you still with us?
N6BBD, you're up, Brian. WA6LJS.
He showed up on the Utah SDR, now he's gone.
Oh, okay, appreciate that. All right, we'll go ahead and check him out then. That is everybody there. And let me go ahead and dispatch this question here, since it's this is your brush up on aeronautical engineering today. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and read this, and I'm going to tell you which ones are true and false. The dihedral angle of the wings, which is an upward lift, has introduced to improve the lateral stability of the aircraft. And it says, during development, the F4 wind tunnel test revealed that the aircraft experienced lateral instability at speeds above Mach 2. This instability could cause the aircraft to roll uncontrollably. I think some of you may have addressed that a little bit. So this would be dangerous during high-speed flight. By angling the outer portions of the wing 12 degrees, the engineers were able to counteract this tendency, ensuring that the F4 remained stable and controllable even at supersonic speeds. On the other hand, the anhedral angle of the tailplane, which is the downward tilt, was designed to enhance the aircraft's maneuverability. The F4 Phantom was large and heavy aircraft, and without the anhedral tail, yeah, I kind of slurred that, but that's all right. You know what I'm talking about. It would have been less responsive to pilot's inputs, particularly during combat maneuvers. The 23-degree diagonal angle of the tailplane helped to improve the aircraft's roll rate and overall agility, making it more effective in dogfights and other dynamic flight situations. Now, let's get down to the dogtooth. The dogtooth indentation on the wings was another design feature aimed at improving control at higher angles of attack. This feature helped delay the onset of the aerodynamic stall, allowing the F4 to maintain better control during aggressive maneuvers. So that's kind of what it's all mixed around. But the true answer, or the right answers here, I'll go down the list real fast to kind of deconflict all that, is actually, if you look at A and B, they're exactly the same. A and B are the same. The upward angle is also the hydral angle of the wings, and both of them will prevent the uncontrolled roll at high speed. So A and B were true. C, the tack angle of the tailplane was designed to enhance the aircraft's maneuverability. That is true. That's also true. And D, the distinctive dogtooth, I think somebody mentioned this one too, was designed to not specifically for the roll rate. That's true. And I think John was the first one to get all those right, WA6LJS. So I don't know if he had that engineering handbook next to him or something, but he got all those right. And yes, the F4 is capable of Mach 2 speeds, and I think everybody got that one right. That was kind of a softball question, so we have some feel-good stuff today. Anyway, that's it. It's kind of a word salad. I kind of apologize for that, but, you know, it's kind of the way the F4 is. It's a pretty neat airplane. Anyway, that is it for today. So let me ask if there's any other check-ins before we go to the 73 round. WW5ENZ, standing by. Nothing heard. It's still before 11, so we got time for a 73 round for sure. So K0ZNC, Don, I wonder if K1BOB, if he's still there, Bob.
Yeah, K1BOB, he's still here. And Don, go ahead, 73 round, sir. K1BOB, back to net.
Okay, K0ZNC, thanks, Don, and for being here, and thank you, sir, K1BOB, for bringing him in. All right, next on the list is W5PIX. Cliff, are you still there? WW5ENZ. I hear somebody out there, but I think it's DX. Can anybody hear Cliff? John, could you relay W5PIX and see if we can get a hold of him? I don't think he can hear me.
Yeah, I'm not hearing him. W5PIX, Clifford, are you there? WA6LJS. Who's talking? He turned it.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day, Cliff, if you can hear me. I don't think you can, but that's okay. Have a great day. And let's go to the logger, our logger, N5BE Lee. You're up for 73 rounds.
WW5ENZ N5BE. Yeah, I was struggling a little bit there to keep up with the typing while I was logging people in and out. So if I messed up your answer, I apologize. I was trying. So I saw on the news, aviation news, that Korea is parking their F4s and replacing them with a I guess, a Gen 5.5 aircraft, local indigenous design. And so that leaves the Greeks, the Turks, and the Jazz staff with, I think, 1 or 2 F4s that they use for weather recce. So they are coming out of active flying service, and boy, that aircraft had a long run. I guess it was beautifully ugly, right? So what an airplane. All right, that's it for me today. Thank you. Enjoyed it. It was a good question. I have a question that I'm holding in the bin if anyone needs one. It's very simple. So it's up for grabs. It's WW5ENZ N5BE.
Okay, N5BE, appreciate that. And it is an interesting aircraft, and probably actually the first model airplane I made, I think when I was 10 years old, I made a model of an F4 because it was so cool. Anyway, appreciate your help today, Lee, with net logging, and you did a great job for sure. Okay, K4YDB, WW5ENZ, 73 round, sir.
K4YDB, good morning again, Mike, and thank you very much, and great job. You fooled me on this stuff. Congratulations to WA6LJS, who aced the test here. Well, thanks for bringing the curve way up, John. Anyway, good question, and well, good job getting 5 questions out of 2. Now, that's hard to do, Mike, and thanks for the explanations on that stuff. Sure appreciate it. Good to hear everybody in there today. Yeah, some conversation about not logging people on that just log in as visitors. I don't know. We get maybe we grab a quarter or third of those, so it may be worth it leaving them on the list. And I don't spend too much time on it if they don't answer back the first time. So anyway, net controllers, you get the freedom to do what you want to, obviously. So this is K4YDB. Back to you, Chief Mike. Thanks very much for a nice net. Enjoyed it.
Okay, K4YDB, appreciate that, and thanks for being with us and giving us that great guidance today. All right. Let's see, Carl, KF7GJO, 73 round. Carl, WW5ENZ.
Okay, well, I didn't do too good on today's question. Oh, fun. Yeah, they're both saying pretty much the same thing, just scrambling the words a little bit. But yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed it. And hey, everybody, remember this is Friday, Martini night, so be sure to overindulge, and we'll see who survives tomorrow morning. So 73, get back to you, Mike. WW5ENZ, KF7GD.
Okay, Carl, great. 73s to you, KF7GJO, WW5ENZ. John, WA6LJS, WW5ENZ, 73 round.
Okay, Mike, real good. Boy, conditions are excellent today. They started out good and they remained good. Everybody was coming in S9 or better. And I wish K6 Papa X-Ray, our tailhook guy, was in here today. He would have enjoyed that question because he flew F4s in the back seat there. And he missed a good one that I'm sure he would have liked. Anyway, it's 86 degrees now. It's rapidly rising, and I'm going to start the air conditioner early. Even though it's not calling for it yet, I'll manually turn it up because if I don't start it and let it run, as the temperature creeps up, the way this thing's acting, the hotter it gets, the higher when they had gauges on it, the hotter the air temperature, the higher the high pressure line goes. And when that goes, the low pressure line goes lower. So there's some kind of problem. I think they call it a TXV valve, and that's what they're going to have to change. But they haven't been able to get out here to do that yet. They told me that I should be able to suffer through this heat spell without it quitting completely, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, excellent question, excellent net. Thanks for running it. WW5ENZ, WA6LJS.
Okay, WA6LJS, WW5ENZ. Yeah, John, it sounds like you're balancing that thing out there. Yeah, and it's not like winter time. You can't just light a fire under it. You know, that's all you got. So hopefully you can nurse that through until they get back there with that part. All right, John, and good job today. You're the first one that got the question completely right. Okay, next up is W7AJN. John, you're up. WW5ENZ.
W5ENZ, W7AJN. Good net, Mike. Thanks for doing it, real good. And thanks to Leon for running the net longer. Did a great job keeping up with everything. I didn't get the questions right, but that's okay. We'll try again tomorrow, I guess. All the flyers out there. Make it a wonderful day. Good process. And don't touch the old man.
Okay, W7AJN. Well, you did get two of them right there, John. No problem. WW5ENZ and 73s to you. All right, K4YDB. Charlie, you're up. 73 round.
WW5ENZ, K4YDB. Well, good net today, Mike. Good job. Nice little turnout here, and it was an interesting question. So 73s, everybody. Everybody have a great day, and we will try this again tomorrow. It's K4YDB back to net.
Roger, K4YDB, WW5ENZ. Yeah, Charlie, you're our the only one doing that, so I realize that's a lot of work every day. You come out and you put up a great display for us. I appreciate that for sure. All right, W5ABI, Joe, WW5ENZ, 73 round.
WW5ENZ, W5ABI. Good net, Mike. I copied everybody locally. I think it's like just one station, so good conditions all the way around. Thanks for running the net, 73s to all the flyers. WW5ENZ, W5ABI.
All right, Joe, W5ABI. You also got the question 100% correct. Appreciate that, and good. Hopefully everything works out good today and not screws it. All right, W6WAY, James, 73 round.
Okay,
Yeah, W6WAY, WW5ENZ. James, you actually got everything right except for just one. I mean, you did pretty good, really. So you didn't really mess the question up. You just missed the first one, and hey, who cares? All right, W5OG, WW5ENZ, 73s.
Okay, Mike, mighty fine. Where was the NX6RG when you really needed him? We needed the professor today for this question. But anyway, you did good, Mike. Interesting. All McDonnell Douglas did was to take an F101 and correct it for a pitch up. And I think they put a bigger engine in it. But the F4 was a good airplane, no question. 73, everybody have a great day. I got to go walk Rusty, but I'll be back for the Echo Link round as soon as I can. W5OG.
Okay, W5OG, copied all. And you got everything right there. So you didn't really need Bob, but I knew he would be tough on this one because he can understand all these words in here. All right, let's see. Everyone's How about KG5PTE, James? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, stand by, James. Let me get KQ6E. KQ6E, WW5ENZ, 73 round, Mike. Okay, KQ6E. Yeah, Mike, you only missed the one. The A is when you made it false. It was actually true. All the rest you got right, so not a problem. All right, let's go now to James. KG5PTE, WW5ENZ. You're up for a 73 round.
WW5ENZ in the group, KG5PT. I was going to comment on the live stream. I saw our neighbor here, Jake, W7HCC, checked in on YouTube. Last week we fixed him up with the SDR site so he could listen in on HF. He's a general class ham, but he's a special needs kid. He's handicapped and he can't speak very well, but he is a very smart kid intelligently. And I may let him use my flex. I may let him say hello with the call sign, but he can't speak very well. But I sure would. It would sure be a blessing to let him say hello to you guys, and I know it would really thrill him to death to do so. We might let that happen if that'd be okay. But he's really loved amongst the local community here, and I'd love to welcome him and just as a visitor once in a while to say hi. So other than that, I'll catch you guys on Echo Link for a little bit. I'm going to get busy today. Got a lot of stuff to do, trying to get the radios back in the car and do some other chores around the house and get ready in the morning for our radio club. And I'm going to assist with some trying to get some new hams licensed tomorrow with the VE testing. 7-3s, everybody. Catch you later. KG5PT.
Okay, KG5PT. Yeah, it sounds okay, James, to me. And have a great day and 73s to you. All right, let's see if Justin's there. KB7, LAK, 73 round. KB7, LAK, WW5ENZ.
Is that for me, KB7 LAK?
You got it. KB7 LAK, yes, WW5ENZ, you're up for the 73 round, sir.
Okay, sorry, conditions are pretty good. I can hear you, but John really well, but I'm not hearing everybody anyway. Trying to balance this in the meeting that really has nothing to do with me, but I'm invited, so I'm just kind of listening for you. All right, have a great weekend, everyone. Weather's still good here in Utah. KB7 LAK,
Okay, 73 is Justin, KB7 LAK, WW5ENZ. Okay, that is the bottom of the list. Is there anyone I missed or skipped or needs to be checked back in? WW5ENZ, standing by. Nothing heard. Okay, well, thanks you all for being on the network today. It was a lot of fun. And, I'll try and come up with something that's a lot less complicated. Maybe Lee will send me that question, and I'll use that one next Friday instead of all this word salad like our Vice President uses. Anyway, everybody take care, and I'm going to close the Air Force's Flyers Club net for this Friday morning, and we're going to return the frequency back to normal amateur use. 73s, everybody, WW5ENZ.